programs. Now, the monitoring of the council programs is done by the executive committee. And disputes forwarded it from the ROA government councils. ROA government councils are like, if there are problems now with the LOC2 councils, the sub-county councils, all of them go to the LOC5 council, and it is the executive committee to look at the issues and offer remedies or solutions. Then at the end of each financial year, the executive committee considers and evaluates performance of against approved work and programs. Each financial year, the district council, it has a work plan. It makes a work plan, it makes a budget, and also programs, arranges programs, and the programs are embedded in the work plan. So at the end of every financial year, it is the executive committee to evaluate the performance of the council against the work plans. And if it finds that the performance is not satisfactory, then it advises the whole council and they suggest the solutions as how they can. So these are some of the roles of the executive council. I've said to initiate and formulate policy for approval by the council. Number 2, overseeing the implementation of government and council policies, monitoring, coordinating activities of NGOs in the district, monitoring the implementation of council programs, takes remedial action necessary, receive and programs forwarded to the council from the ROA, local government councils, and I've said at the end of each financial year, the executive committee considers and evaluates the performance of the council against the approved work plans and the programs. Members, let us look at the role played by the standing committee. Each district also has a standing committee. I've said it has an executive committee. It also has a standing committee. The roles of the standing committee are different from the roles of the executive committee. And we have started with the roles of the chairperson. We shall look at the roles of the executive committee, roles of the standing committee, roles of the RDC, roles of CAO, roles of District Service Commission, roles of councillors. And I want you to, when you go back, you cross-check in your past papers. You should at least know 4 roles for each to be safe. Let us look at the standing committee. Each council, standing committees, these are committees of the LOC5 council. Each council has a standing committee. And it is not one committee, they are committees. Let me give you an example. Like committees of agriculture. Any issue which comes to the council concerning agriculture is not debated upon by the whole council, but must be forwarded to the Council of Agriculture. So it is like now, our guild council at our, it also has committees, committee for social culture, committee for education, committee for information, committee for entertainment. So if students want, like student wanting a freshers, but it is the committee of entertainment to sit, make a budget, plan. The district also works like that. It has committees, and those committees of the district are the ones we call standing committees. Committee of Agriculture, Committee of Legal Committee, Committee of this and that. Now let us look at what are the functions of these committees. At least we look at like 5 points. Number 1, to review bills for ordinances. The word ordinances is not in your notes, you'll add it there. Review bills for ordinances and bylaws to be presented to council and make appropriate recommendations to the council. What do I mean when I say bills and ordinances? I told you that a bill is a proposed law, and the bills, ordinances, bylaws. And I said district councils make ordinances, while sub-county councils make bylaws. So the best word here would be reviewing bills for ordinances, since we are talking about district standing committee. So before a councillor proposes a bill for an ordinance, the bill must first go to the committee of the district called the standing committee to be reviewed, and they review the bill to see whether this bill is important before it goes to stage 2. If the bill is useless, is meaningless, then the standing committee will not allow it to go to stage 2. So number 1, the standing committee reviews bills for ordinances presented to council and makes appropriate recommendations to council. Number 2, to scrutinize the monthly expenditure in the tons, procurement records and quarterly records, and then make recommendations to council for appropriate action. Monthly expenditure, it means the expenditure which on a monthly basis by the council, procurement records, and also quarterly reports. All those items are scrutinized by the standing committee. Review of budgets and making recommendations to the committee. To the committee responsible for finance for consideration and intervention into a council budget. Review private members' motions and make appropriate recommendations to council. And last but not the least, to monitor and to review the performance of sectors under their responsibility. Members, as I've told you, e-learning, we shall be taking a few minutes. Now during your free time, you'll be revising the role of the RPC, the role of the town clerk, and councillors. Then after that, we shall move on to look at the budgetary process in the local governments. The process, the procedure of budgeting, steps forward to make sure that they make appropriate budgets are also in your handout. Then at a certain time, I will give you a quiz, both in introduction business law and introduction public sector management. You'll do some, by the time the lockdown is opened, I mean the lockdown ban is lifted by the government so that they allow you to come back, we should have completed all the tests. So members take e-learning serious. Maybe tests will be, you'll be given tests later, because I want other people also to join, so that by the time I give you tests, others will want to miss. I wish you the best. God bless you. Good day.